What's up, Keep Pounding crew? We're back with another video. Keep pounding! So today's topic is round 7 of the draft recap. If you like the video, if you like the channel, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that bell, select all, and leave a comment down below if you feel so inclined to do so. Let's dive in. So, Cincinnati Bengals, 215 pick, Marcus Bailey, linebacker from Purdue. Cameron Curl, safety from Arkansas, goes to the Redskins. Redskins looking for some defensive help. They need a safety. Good choice from Arkansas, I think. Could be depth, I'm not sure. But positional wise, it does help. Juan Jennings, wide receiver from Tennessee, goes to the Niners. Carter Coughlin, edge from Minnesota, goes to the Giants. Geno Stone, safety from Iowa, goes to the Ravens. And I do want to mention that Tennessee hasn't really had that many good players as of lately. They had a decent year last year. But their wide receiver class was pretty decent. I will say that. Chargers, KJ Hill, wide receiver, Ohio State. Good choice. I'm surprised that he was still on the board. Anybody from Ohio State, I'm surprised they're still on the board this late in the draft. But take him. Take him. Good choice, Chargers. Panthers. Finally, we get to our pick. Stanley Thomas from Florida International. Thomas Oliver joins a defense ranked 31st in points per game allowed last season. I can't really argue with that. To be honest, I can't really argue with that. I think they're right. That's our 7th defensive player. So notice, we drafted all 7 defensive players in this draft. And expect a video regarding our full draft grade from all picks 1 through 7 very, very soon. But moving on. Benjamin, running back at Arizona State, Cardinals, Jacksonville Jaguars, Chris Claybrooks, cornerback from Memphis, Tennessee Titans, Cole McDonald, quarterback from Hawaii. Now, I want to mention something about, I don't know how many years ago, it was in the most recent decade. Hawaii had an excellent team. And this was before the playoff era began, I think. And Hawaii snuck up there into the top 15. They were one of those teams you did not expect. But they had some phenomenal wide receivers and a great quarterback at the time. I'm not 100% sure where all those players went. But I may start doing a little research and find out. Because that was a fantastic year for Hawaii. Now you're starting to see great quarterbacks coming out of Hawaii. Since then, it's weakened a little bit since. But every once in a while you'll find one. So this was a depth move for the Titans. Vikings, Kenny Wilkeris, defensive end, Michigan State. Another pass rusher to add to the depth chart. Chicago Bears, Arlington Hambright, guard from Colorado. They own the next pick. Javius Simmons. I believe that's right. I'm going to make sure. Yes. Simmons. So, Tennessee State guard goes to the Bears in their second pick in the 7th round. Sterling Hoffinger, punter from Syracuse, goes to the Falcons. Jason Smith-Williams, edge rusher from North Carolina State, goes to the Redskins. They need another edge rusher. Good choice. Local guy from North Carolina. They've had good luck with scouting in that department. New England Patriots, Dustin Woodward, center from Memphis. Dallas Cowboys, Ben DiNucci, quarterback from James Madison. I'm not as familiar with James Madison. I don't know what they put out, so. But I would assume that's a decent pick. So. Pittsburgh Steelers, Carlos Davis, defensive tackle, Nebraska. Added some depth at that position. Philadelphia Eagles, Casey Tuhill, edge from Stanford. The Rams, Clay Johnston, linebacker from Baylor. Detroit Lions, Jashon Cornell, defensive tackle, Ohio State. Another one of those I'm surprised is still on the board. Green Bay Packers, Vernon Scott, defensive back, TCU. And TCU's been one of those schools that you see somebody good rarely come out of there. But they had a few good years before the playoff system in the BCS. They did really well. OPKS, cornerback from Tulane, goes to the Chiefs. Don't know that name, but maybe I will soon. New York Giants, TJ Brunson, linebacker from South Carolina. Now, I am familiar with TJ. I've watched him play. He's a solid guy. A little bit under the radar. So, I like this pick by the Giants. He fits the linebacker depth need for sure. Dane Jackson, cornerback from Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's been known for corners recently. Surprisingly. They've had a couple of good corners come out of Pittsburgh. New Orleans Saints, Tommy Stevens, quarterback from Mississippi State. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Chappelle Russell, linebacker from Temple. Jonathan Garvin, edge rusher from Miami, Florida, goes to the Packers. Packers again looking for that edge rusher position to be filled up after the loss of Julius Peppers. So, and even now they're still looking for a replacement. You know, even now. So, that just shows you how big of a hole that left at that position. It's big shoes to fill, man. Big shoes. Tennessee Titans picked Chris Jackson, DB from Marshall. Vikings Nate Stanley, quarterback from Iowa. Raymond Callis, running back from Louisiana Lafayette. Good choice. Miami Dolphins, Malcolm Perry, wide receiver from Navy. Chris Williamson, cornerback from Minnesota, goes to the Giants. Sam Sloman, kicker from Miami, Ohio, goes to the Rams. Brian Cole II, safety from Mississippi State, goes to the Vikings. You're getting heavily into the compensatory picks, starting with the Giants here. Tremaine Antrim, guard from Clemson. I can personally say this guy has been really, really solid for my Clemson Tigers down south here in South Carolina. I'm very happy with him. I'm happy that he went to the Rams. That's a great organization, and we'll see what happens with him. Seattle Seahawks, Stephen Sullivan, tight end from LSU. I'm surprised there was still anyone from LSU still on the board in the 7th round. That's the real shocker to me. But I guess Stevens' draft stock must have dropped quite a bit. But I'm not surprised that Tremaine went in the 7th, though, because his draft stock was pretty low anyway to begin with. So I'm just glad he ended up with a good team. Denver Broncos, Tyler Cleveland, wide receiver from Florida. Broncos need help in a lot of areas right now. Wide receiver being one of them. So he may end up being in that rotation. He may not. We'll see. Vikings, Kyle Hinton, guard from Washburn. But where is Washburn? I don't know. I've never heard of that college before. If anyone has, leave a comment down below. Let me know where that is. Because I have no idea where that is. I've never heard of it in my life. Alright, Denver Broncos, Derek Tezuka, edge rusher from North Dakota State. And finally, the Giants, Tay Crowder, linebacker from Georgia. So that rounds out your 7th round picks. I like that pick from the Giants. The linebackers from Georgia are always a good choice. He's probably going to be a depth man, though. We'll see. Depends on what Gettleman decides to do with him. But, again, these are my thoughts and opinions on these players. Most of them are probably not right, but based on my knowledge of what I've seen and what I've heard, that is where I generate my opinions of these players from. So, and I try not to say stuff out there that I don't personally believe about these players, or I haven't seen for myself. So, feel free to drop some comments down below. Let me know where I'm wrong. Let me know where I'm right. If you feel like adding something that might be informative for everybody, please do. The goal of these reaction videos is not to start debates, but to inform others of things that they may not know about these players or about these colleges or about the teams that are drafting them. So, thank you very, very much for joining me in this reaction journey throughout this draft. If you would like to see my live reactions to those draft picks when they actually happen, go check out the official Facebook page labeled Keep Pounding in all capital letters. I did rounds 1 and 2 in the first live stream and 4 and 5 in the second live stream. So if you'd like to check those out, go check out the page and definitely follow the page for updates on my videos. It'll let you know if I have technical issues, whether I'm delayed on videos, whether I am behind on videos. Anything related to this channel will go up on that page. Apologies again for being so late with these videos. I've had a lot of stuff going on lately, so I'm way behind. I've still got a good chunk of videos still to come that I have planned on deck. So, including the schedule reaction video, the undrafted reaction video for the Carolina Panthers players, and a reaction video on how things are progressing so far with our off season. So, thank you guys for joining me on this journey. Hope you guys enjoyed it and found it informative. And I will see you guys in the next video. As always, keep pounding, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace.